Good afternoon, everyone. It's 11:35. It's Wednesday, hump day, and got lots of good stuff for you today. First of all, I want to start with this. I want to thank you, though, for joining us on D. Armstrong WLTZ Facebook Live, WLTZ TV 38, best station in the region. Okay, so can't go wrong watching us. But one reason is because I draw you in with free stuff, and I got some free stuff today. Went to the grocery store, and there was just this long line, and I'm like, why are they holding up my line? And you know what they were doing? Buying the Powerball tickets. And I said, oh yeah, I said I was going to give some away on the show. So I purchased 5 of the Powerball tickets. So I want you to just say, hook me up, D. I want to win $700 million. The cash, if you get the buyout, it's $435, probably half that after you pay Uncle Sam, because you still got to pay taxes on $435 million cash. But say, hook me up, D. This is how this is going to work. I'm going to pull 5 names. I'm going to write your names on these tickets. Then I'm going to inbox you and tell you these are your numbers. Somebody's getting 22, 27, 41, 51, 55. Do you feel lucky? Okay, and I wrote this at the top. I'm going to say this to one of my guests. This is true, Laura, and I wrote IOD 50%. I don't know if that's legal, but it would sure be nice if you won $400 million and you owed me 50%. So we're giving those away. And don't forget, we have tickets to Callaway Gardens Hot Air Balloon Fest. It's September 1st through the 3rd, and we're going to give away lots of tickets for that. Again, hook me up, D, and you have to tell me specifically what it is that you want. You want the Powerball ticket, which is just for tonight, the drawing is for tonight, or do you want the Callaway Gardens tickets, or do you want both? Go to the page later on today and you'll find out whether or not you got the Powerball tickets, and I give away the first set of Callaway tickets on Friday. And then I just learned from a very close to the source that we are giving away a free ticket to Wine, Women, and Shoes. If you've never been to one of these events, you're gonna hate yourself because they're so much fun. It's coming up. It's a fundraiser for the Columbus Libraries. And if you're gonna give money, I'll tell you what, why not make it fun? Wine, Women, and Shoes is awesome. Check it out. It's an event. It's not just a place to go, it's a thing to do. And it's all to make sure that in our community there is private money to keep the libraries going. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think I saw a grandma in there with a miniskirt on. I'm sure I did.
I'm sure you did.
Was that me? I don't know. Wine, Women, and Shoes. I mean, if you got to get a bunch of people together, bring those 3 together, and they will come. Oh, wow. Ah. This is one of the previous events, so you can imagine it's going to be awesome. And joining us this afternoon, Laura Ann Mann. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
May I say you look fabulous, darling.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And we're hoping that you make it to the event, right? Because the due date is in there, huh?
Fingers crossed that I will be at the event,
okay.
and he will be at the event.
Okay. And it's the 21st?
September 21st, which is a Thursday night from 6 to about 9:30.
Why is it important? Because people may be saying, you know, the library, the state takes care of it, the city takes care of it. You know, I think people have these perceptions. But if it were not for the foundation and people like you and people like us coming, it would not be the library that it is it?
That's right. So the Library Foundation really just helps our libraries to stay relevant and stay current. So through the funding that we provide, we're able to hire more children's librarians, which is really helping the childhood illiteracy problem we have here in Columbus that we have actually in the country. And we extra books and materials, and it's not just books paperback books, but e-books. And we have GoPros that you can check out. We have musical instruments.
Oh, gosh.
There are little leap pads, which are like iPads for kids. So the Library Foundation's funds really help to keep the library relevant.
It is crucial. My kids are in their 30s, and my oldest son is 40 now. And you know, they talk about going to the library, how Grandma dragged them there, and they had so much fun once they got there. And it wasn't at the level that it is now, especially with the work of the foundation. So whose concept was it to put shoes and wine and just all kinds of fun together to raise some money?
So Wine, Women, and Shoes is a company out of California. A woman named Elaine just started it for her nonprofit, and then she decided this is fantastic. So we contract with Wine, Women, and Shoes to bring it here, but all of the work is done locally through a fantastic committee. Nancy Bergen is actually the person who brought it to Columbus. She brought it to our board and said, we have to do this before anybody else does. And they just sort of have their best practices and teach us how to put on this fabulous event. It starts with a marketplace, which is inside the library, which is usually...
And we're seeing some of this.
Right.
This is like a store.
Yes, so you are shopping national vendors who you usually can't shop in Columbus. You're drinking fabulous wine, eating really delicious food, and that's the first sort of hour and a half to 2 hours. And then we go outside, and there's a beautiful tent that's lit up pink, and there is a live auction and a fashion show, and it is fast-paced, fun. It is fabulous.
Wow. Also, you bring in the men. When you think library, sometimes you think women, but there are the soul men, not S-O-U-L, S-O-L-E, soul men, and these are men who say, I'm in for this too, and they're raising money.
Yeah, so they commit to the 6 weeks before the event, raising funds for the library, and they are committing to $1,000, but some, as you can see with this man last year, raised $4,000.
Wow.
And they are in a competition to raise the most money for the library, and then that night they are holding trays with shoes on them. They're greeting you. They're serving some wine. They have a great time, and they ensure that all the ladies there have a great time.
I was looking at the itinerary. I've got to be there. I'm taking my mom. Mom, you and I are going, okay, with money. Okay, because
yes, come with your money.
Yes. Shoes. Tell me about that. They're going to be high fashion shoes for sale? Or
right, so we'll have shoes that are for sale, but also everything from fur vests to scarves and jewelry, all kinds of accessories. We have a great leather handbag vendor that's coming from Atlanta that you can't normally shop in Columbus. So make sure you bring your money, because 20% of the proceeds of all the sales that night go towards the library.
Oh, wow, that's so much fun. Now, and this is for everybody, right? You see a wide range of people. I see friends that I don't see on a regular basis, but they're making sure that they're there.
Right, so there is a range of ages, there's a range of how people are dressed, there is a range, I mean, there are men at the event who aren't soul men, so some dads who want to see their daughter walk the runway, or husbands who are there with their wives just because it's so much fun. So really everyone and anyone is invited to attend.
And you know what I can't help but think about? And Travis Chambers.
And he's singing this year. It's something you do not want
Travis
to miss.
Chambers is singing. No, he's not.
He is.
Oh my goodness. I've got to be there. That must have been the king. And there we go.
Yeah, so the fashion show is coming up next in the video. It is a fun, fast-paced, it's community models, so they're not normally on stage, but they rock it, and it is so fun.
Oh, wow. I don't think that maybe some of us realize how when someone wants to bring a business into a community, one of the things they ask about is the schools and the connection to the library. So if we want Columbus to grow, we've got to make sure that these institutions are doing well.
That's right. So 1,500 people walk into the Columbus Public Libraries every day. There are 4 library branches in Columbus. And every day we are seeing people at story times and military families who come in, and the only comfortable place they know to go to find information is the library. Because in every community there's a library, and they know they're going to be welcome. We have people every day who are getting resume help from our librarians and then coming back a week later and saying, I got the job. So the economic impact, the literacy impact, just the a welcome place that everyone is welcome. The library is so important to a community.
And there are some historic books and videos and things that I have not found anywhere else you can find at the library.
Right,
Yeah.
and what's great is that we have those historical items, but we also have GoPros and iPads and computers with internet that we take for granted that we have at home or at work, but some people don't. And so I just am in love with the library.
I was just talking to a friend, and the friend said, I know someone doesn't have a computer. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. Send them to the library.
Good for you.
I said, send them to the library. It's all at the library. I can't commit to, to doing that. I would just disappoint them because I'd probably have to cancel, but send them to the library. And if they don't know how to use the computer, they will show them how to turn it on and find out and Google for whatever they need. And I want to thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Columbus is a cool place, isn't it?
It is. And it's a cool place because of people like you and the people who are watching, but events like Wine, Women, and Shoes and our library. I just think Columbus is fantastic, and I hope that you'll attend.
Wow. Okay, September 21st, and don't forget to say, hook me up, Laura Ann, I want the ticket, okay, to Wine, Women, and Shoes. We'll be giving away that ticket closer to the event, and I want to see you there. I've got to find something cool to wear and some nice shoes.
Yes, make sure you wear good shoes, because we have a shoe judge who is going to be giving away prizes for the best shoes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, I might have to work on some. A little glue, a little glitter. That's me. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be talking with the Chattahoochee Writers Association. So if you are an author at heart, a huge event is going to be at the Springer Theater, and it's coming up soon, and you need to be there. And then Friday, we're talking with Mike Levenstein from the State Health Department. Zika is a problem in Georgia, and you want to make sure that you protect yourself. So we'll see you Thursday and Friday, and thank you so much again. Can I blow you a D. Armstrong kiss?
Please do.
Thank you, darling. Okay, and I'll see everybody September 21st, but I'll see you first tomorrow. See you tomorrow.